When billionaires want to escape the spotlight, they don't just book a vacation, they buy the entire island. These private paradises are more than just luxury getaways. They're playgrounds for the world's richest, where the rules of society seem to vanish. Behind closed doors, or in this case, behind miles of ocean, these islands have been the stage for shocking secrets, lavish parties, and scandals that the public was never meant to see. Today on Top Tiers, we reveal 10 mind-blowing stories of private islands, billionaire secrets, and scandalous nights. 10. Richard Branson's Necker Island escapes. Richard Branson's Necker Island in the British Virgin Islands is often called the ultimate billionaire playground. Purchased in the late 1970s for just $180,000, it has since been transformed into a 74-acre luxury paradise with villas, infinity pools, and staff ready to serve at any hour. Branson often hosts celebrities, politicians, and royalty there, calling it his home away from the world. But what happens when billionaires and celebrities gather on a private island? Rumors swirl of secret business deals, private summits, and parties that stretch long into the night. With no paparazzi allowed, Necker Island has become both a corporate meeting ground and a space for wild nights shielded from public view. Guests have hinted that what happens there could fill entire books, but it never leaves the island. 9. The hidden tax haven trick. For many billionaires, private islands aren't just about relaxation, they're about money. By registering their islands in certain jurisdictions, they use them as tax shelters or bases for offshore companies. An island that looks like a tropical paradise might secretly function as the headquarters of shell corporations worth billions. The scandal lies in the secrecy. While the public sees white sand beaches and luxury resorts, behind the paperwork lies a world of tax avoidance, financial loopholes, and hidden wealth. Critics argue that these islands symbolize inequality, where billionaires sip cocktails while avoiding the taxes that could help ordinary citizens. 8. Party islands and celebrity debauchery. Some private islands are known less for peace and more for wild, over-the-top parties. A-list stars have been flown in on private jets, with luxury yachts ferrying them to exclusive shores. These nights often feature champagne fountains, live performances, and entertainment most people could never even imagine. For the rich, it's a fantasy playground where every desire can be met. But these nights often lead to controversy. From leaked stories of affairs to drug use and reckless behavior, the so-called paradise parties are magnets for scandal. Employees who've worked these events describe them as Vegas on the ocean, a no-rules zone where billionaires and celebrities indulge in whatever they want without fear of exposure. 7. Islands as love nests. For billionaires, private islands are the perfect places to hide romantic affairs. Away from flashing cameras and gossip columns, these secluded escapes become secret rendezvous points where relationships can flourish or burn. Helicopters fly lovers in and out discreetly, with staff sworn to silence under strict non-disclosure agreements. The secrecy, however, often backfires. Leaked photos, staff whispers, or betrayed partners have turned these love nests into tabloid headlines. From high-profile divorces to explosive scandals, private islands remind us that even in paradise, secrets have a way of washing back to shore. 6. Environmental damage behind the luxury. What looks like untouched paradise often hides environmental destruction. Billionaires clear forests, dredge lagoons, and build mega villas that disrupt fragile ecosystems. These islands are reshaped to fit a vision of luxury, sometimes leaving lasting scars on coral reefs, beaches, and wildlife. The scandal comes when billionaires brand themselves as eco-friendly philanthropists while quietly destroying their own tropical playgrounds. Environmental groups have repeatedly called out island owners for hypocrisy, proving that wealth can buy paradise, but it can't buy integrity. 5. The staff's untold stories. Private islands run on invisible armies of staff, chefs, cleaners, pilots, security, and event planners. They live in the shadows, keeping secrets and catering to the wild demands of the ultra-rich. Many have reported outrageous requests, like champagne baths, midnight feasts, or arranging last-minute celebrity performances, flown in at enormous expense. But the darker side. Staff are often pressured into silence. Non-disclosure agreements prevent them from speaking about what they witness, Whether it's secret affairs, drug-fueled parties, or billionaire tempers, the whispers that do escape paint a picture of indulgence and scandal far beyond what the public ever sees. 4. The no cameras, no rules lifestyle. One of the biggest appeals of private islands is the absence of cameras. No paparazzi, no drones, no intrusive press. That freedom creates a world where billionaires feel untouchable, indulging in behaviors they'd never risk in public. Dress codes vanish, wild parties rage, and the line between luxury vacation and pure chaos blurs quickly. But the lack of oversight can be dangerous. Allegations of misconduct, reckless behavior, and even crimes have surfaced from time to time. Though rarely proven, the phrase "what happens on the island stays on the island" isn't just a saying, it's the rule of survival for everyone involved. 3. When islands become political tools. Private islands aren't just luxury, they're also power. World leaders, billionaires, and influencers often gather on these islands under the guise of vacations, but use them to negotiate billion-dollar deals or discuss global policy away from prying eyes. These backroom summits shape industries and politics, hidden under the cover of paradise. The secrecy sparks suspicion. Who attends these island meetings? What decisions are made? Conspiracy theories thrive around the idea that entire economies are shaped on these secluded beaches. Whether true or not, the blend of power and privacy makes these islands some of the most politically charged pieces of land in the world. 2. The dark legacy of Jeffrey Epstein's island. No discussion of scandalous private islands is complete without Jeffrey Epstein's infamous Little Street James. Once marketed as a luxurious getaway, it became known as the setting for horrifying crimes and abuse involving some of the world's most powerful figures. The island, shrouded in secrecy, became a symbol of how wealth can hide the darkest truths. Even after Epstein's death, the island remains a source of controversy. Who visited? What really happened there? How much was covered up? Its legacy has forever stained the image of private islands, proving that paradise can sometimes hide the ugliest realities imaginable. 1. The billionaire loneliness paradox. At the top of the list is the hidden truth of why so many billionaires buy islands: loneliness. For all the parties, scandals, and luxuries, private islands are often where the ultra-rich retreat because they can't trust anyone. Surrounded by employees, bodyguards, and hangers-on, they seek privacy as a shield against a world that always wants something from them. The paradox is tragic. They buy entire islands for peace, but often end up isolated, paranoid, and unfulfilled. The scandalous nights are a distraction, but the deeper story is about how unimaginable wealth can create unimaginable emptiness. In the end, the islands aren't just symbols of luxury. They're symbols of the loneliness that comes with extreme power. Private islands may look like perfect slices of paradise, but behind the glossy photos lies a darker reality of secrets, scandals, and power plays. From wild parties to political deals, billionaire playgrounds are worlds of their own, hidden from us, yet shaping everything from celebrity gossip to global policy. Which story shocked you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more untold billionaire secrets, only here on Top Tiers.